The Soaring Insignia is an item added in the 1.4 update that allows infinite wing flight time. So now, you may be wondering, where's the challenge in spawning with infinite flight? Well, as a trade-off for starting with this powerful accessory, I've instated a rule where I'm not allowed to use any other movement accessories besides the fledgling wings and soaring insignia that I spawn with. And I'm also not allowed to upgrade my wings at any point in the playthrough. This means that although I start powerful, as time progresses, I'll become more and more handicapped by this weird combination of movement. So now the question becomes, will I be able to beat Terraria with just infinite fledgling wings? Looks like it's time to find out. We've got our fledgling wings and we've got our soaring insignia. So this is what our movement looks like. Pretty fast in the air, but keep in mind our horizontal movement is terrible. Like this is max speed for the whole playthrough. As I got started, I quickly realized that because I spawned with wings, I'd be able to find floating islands immediately. So I began searching the skies for a star fury. Well, that didn't take long. I should just kind of fly around, right? I have infinite flight, so I could find every floating island on the map without a gravity potion right now. Give me the star fury, please and thank you. That's normally the best item from these chests, but at our current situation, kind of useless. Is there like any fancy special? Oh, there we go. Now that I had obtained a powerful starting weapon, I began searching the surface for caves, hoping to find some ores and gems that I could use to craft armor, as well as a grapple hook, since it would be one of the only ways for me to increase my mobility. Oh look, another great accessory that I can't use. Wonderful. Okay, there's a chest right here, and man, we are really, if this was a normal playthrough, we would just be loaded right now. I mean, we've gotten Hermes boots, fledgling wings, and an aglet. After conversing with my Twitch chat for a bit on which class to play going forward, it was decided that I would play Summoner, and with this decision, I returned to the surface to begin crafting some useful items. Did this zombie take my money? You thief! Give it back! That's my money! Okay, well, we're gonna make this. We're gonna make this. And definitely not a platinum pickaxe. We're gonna make this silver pickaxe, and then that should be good. Oh, I forgot my grapple hook. I'm a fool, I say! An absolute fool! How could I forget the thing that I wanted most? Equipped with some new armor and tools, I set off for the snow biome, hoping to get some flinks fur that I could use to craft my first summoner weapon. The snow flinks will never spawn on snow, ice, or thin ice. It can regularly appear on slush and ores. After taking a peek at the wiki, I realized that snow flinkses have a very weird spawn condition where they don't spawn on most blocks in their biome, meaning that it would be quite difficult to find enough to craft the items I wanted. Even still, I continued searching around the icy caverns, hoping to get lucky. Hey, we got another heart. That's what I like to see. I'd like to get up to like 200 health before we fight bosses. Oh, hey, there's a man here, or a fairy, or whatever you want to call it. Fairy, where do you take me? Dude, I never know how to follow these fairies. I think it wants me to go up, probably. Wait, are you leading me to these 3 demon altars? I'm starting to think this fairy's evil. Leading me to demon altars? Where the frick am I supposed to be going, bud? I don't know how fairies work. Are you trying to tell me that I'm the treasure? Oh, that's so nice. All right, you know what? Frick this, bud. I'm tired of mining snow with a silver pickaxe. You know what I mean? My adventures in the snow biome had thus far led to nothing, so I decided to change tactics and try to craft a snapthorn. There was a pyramid in the desert. Wait, really? You're not kidding. There is a pyramid here. This is the worst world for a pyramid. It really is, because I can't use the double jump. And I can't use the flying carpet either. So for once I want the vanity. I mean, yeah, okay. Imagine going into a pyramid and wanting the vanity. I've never thought I would experience that. Just give me vine. Yes, very nice. Okay, we should have more than enough now, right? Wait, nope, that's the wrong Ivy Whip. We need the snapthorn. I almost messed up there. As it turned out, the jungle enemies proved to be much easier to find, and before long, I had a snapthorn. Now armed with my first summoner weapon, I returned to the tundra, determined to find some flinkses. I mean, I could mine these, and now there's a spawn point, potentially, on this ore. Though, it's a singular spawn point, so that's probably not gonna happen. Wait, is that a flinks? Oh my god, it is. It spawned on this iron ore right here. This is the thing! This is it! Yes, okay, we got 1 fur. Oh, there's one down here. He actually spawned on that lead. I mined out that lead right there, like, this probably won't work, but I guess it's a single spawn point, and bam, flinks, easy mode. This is the spot right here. The absolute flinks gamer spot. Ah, there it is. 14 flinks fur. I think that's exactly enough, right? In complete contrast to my last snowy adventure, I had managed to collect enough flinks fur not only for a staff, but also for a coat. So I returned to the surface to make my new gear. But before I could finish, I was interrupted by the world of Terraria. I should have a ton of cobwebs somewhere. The arrival of the blood moon had halted my current plans, but knowing that I could potentially get the powerful vampire frog weapon, I quickly gathered up what measly fishing items I had and began searching for a lake. Currently I have 2 bait. We're halfway through the blood moon. This is not looking good. I wasn't ready. This is our semi-safe fishing zone, where I will now commence fishing. Oh! Don't kill me. Please give me the vampire staff! Oh. That's so sad. Well, I'm out of bait. It was a valiant effort, I say. Because the blood moon had come earlier than expected, I was unable to get the summon weapon that I was after. However, I didn't let this discourage me. Instead, as day arrived, I began to work on an arena for the Eye of Cthulhu. We were unsuccessful in getting ourselves a frog staff, but you know what we did get? A flinks fur coat and some flinksy boys. Oh. What? How did I not notice that? The groom coming in clutch. Laying around on the ground next to my base was a bloody tear, which would allow me to summon another blood moon when I was more prepared for fishing. However, I felt that I could take on the Eye of Cthulhu without the aid of a better summon weapon, so as night fell, instead of spawning the blood moon, I decided to take on my first boss. This is the moment of truth. I'm kind of nervous. I don't know if I've ever fought Eye of Cthulhu without boots. Well, I should probably summon my summons, huh? The battle was on. Although I had never fought Eye of Cthulhu without Hermes boots before, I was still confident, especially thanks to the aid of my powerful weapons. Is it a strat to get hit slightly so that the little dudes drop hearts? Because they only drop hearts when you're damaged, right? Soon, the Eye had entered his second phase. I would need to quickly figure out a way to dodge his dashes without boots before it was too late. See, I can kind of make him do that. That doesn't quite work, okay. I'm concerned for this last few thousand health, I'll be real. Oh my god, Eye of Cthulhu is getting outplayed. Absolutely outplayed right now, Eye of Cthulhu. Okay, I take it back, I'm sorry. Sorry, stop hitting me. Oh no, I've been outplayed. He predicted my every move, nice! Though it hadn't been a perfect fight, I had managed to stay alive long enough to win, and now that the Eye of Cthulhu was out of the way, I wanted to obtain some new items that would help me in battles going forward. The first item I set my sights on was feral claws, since they would provide me with auto swing on whips. So, I set off for the underground jungle. You know you want to give me them feral claws, you always do it when I don't want them, so why don't you do it now that I do want them? I'm sad. There's a slime in here. Slime, you got feral claws for me? Is this your chest? I feel like this is the slime's chest. Now I feel kind of bad. Not really. Pain. I think we've now gotten every other item except the feral claws. What? Magic mirror and an ivy chest? I see another ivy chest. This is the ivy chest. Okay. If I don't get a feral claws from one of these, I'm gonna lose my mind. Please, man. Please don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me, bro. Though I had been able to find a large quantity of ivy chests, none of them had contained feral claws. Feeling slightly defeated by the jungle, I decided to use that bloody tear from earlier to hopefully get a vampire frog staff, now that I was more prepared. Okay. It's fishing time. We got 23 bait. This should be enough, I think, hopefully. What did I just get? Oh, we got it! Yes! And we got the chum caster. That's sick. Okay, I don't really care about this blood moon anymore. I guess a shark tooth necklace would be a nice pickup, and I wouldn't mind a money trough, but my main objective is complete, so I'm happy. The blood moon had been much nicer to me than the jungle, and I had gotten my new weapon. Feeling more confident with this new acquisition, I decided to begin preparing to fight the Eater of Worlds. I've never tried fighting the Eater of Worlds without Hermes boots before, so I'm not exactly sure how this is gonna go, to be honest with you. I would have preferred a Crimson World here, for being totally honest, but that didn't happen. The random world generation said no. Hey, there's a man here. How did I not know the Shipton was here? What are you selling me, good sir? Dynasty wood and a stopwatch displays how fast the player's moving. You amuse me, Shipton. Didn't even register it. Just as I was preparing to fight the worm, a goblin army decided to approach, unfortunately interrupting my plans. Normally I'd be like, oh, goody, goody, a goblin army. Oh yeah, sure, this is so fun and cool. I'm about to get Goblin Tinkerer, man. But in this case, I have no reason for rocket boots and no reason to combine accessories. So I'm kind of just here like, I guess reforging's fine. Honestly though, these goblins aren't as bad as I thought they would be. When did I get 400 health? Did I just like casually obtain 400 health without even realizing it? I will not die to these goblins. They are but weaklings. Oh no, not Danny. My boy Danny, he peaced out. Hey, we actually defeated the goblins without dying. I mean, what? No, like I said, I knew that was gonna happen. With the goblins gone, I returned to my original plan for fighting the Eater of Worlds. It is no longer a goblin invasion. It's the middle of the day. We should be good to go. All I need to do is not get hit by you, probably. And then we throw a couple grenades and we get the heck out of here. The Eater of Worlds has awoken. So I think I just whipped this nerd. The nice thing about the whip is that it's gonna destroy a lot of the balls coming at me. If this dude starts chasing me, I'm gonna have a hard time getting away. Honestly, this boss shouldn't be too bad though, because I can fly infinitely. So I can just stay above him if I really need to. Dude, the frogs are OP. Holy frick. This is the first time I've ever used the frogs, by the way, for anybody that's just here. I've never used the frogs before in a playthrough, and what the frick was that, bro? It just destroyed like 3 sections instantly. Dude, Eater of Worlds did not stand a chance against the frogs. I mean, I got hit a couple times at the beginning, but holy cow. Wait, it all makes sense. Worms are frog food. How didn't I expect this? I'm literally just feeding my frog pets right now, is what's happening. It's din-din time for the froggies. Nice, dude. And we got our worm scarf. Ooh, and +2 movement speed, nice. With the Eater of Worlds defeated, I was now halfway through pre-hard mode, but as Skeletron loomed in the near future, I began to remember that this challenge was about to get a lot harder. Did you use the buffs? Yeah, I used the buffs. Totally. See, they're not in my inventory anymore, so obviously I used them. Who would forget to use buffs anyway? That would be dumb. If you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing so you don't miss out on part 2 when I upload it. And if you'd like to see live content, I'm streaming right now at the time of uploading this video. There'll be a link to my Twitch in the description if you're interested. But with that out of the way, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you to Beav Notice Me Senpai and all my other patrons for helping make this video possible. You fools! You absolute buffoons!